we are off. I'm setting off on my first big trip in the van, going up to the Isle of Arran off the west coast of Scotland. I went there when I was doing my A-levels and when I was doing a degree in geology. I've not been back since. I've been meaning to go. There's loads of stuff that I wanted to see at the time that I didn't get to see there. And also an opportunity to see if this van can do a longer trip, which is pretty exciting. I will try and post some stuff up on YouTube as I go. So please like and subscribe and all that when we get there. And there'll be photos on Instagram at Sven the Caddy camper and all that. So check that out as well. But we'll see where we get to. I'm going to stop in Burnley for some fuel first, because it's cheaper in the supermarket, and then we will be on our way. So just coming up on the left, you can see there's some rocks there. That is the location of the first stop on my first ever geology field trip. Just on the left, just these rocks here. There are some folded slates, which is terribly exciting. And my A-level geology teacher, Dr. Tom Sloan, took us there on our way to Shap. I already love geology, but that was my first field experience of geology, you know. Okay, just pulling in to T-Bay Services. It is in the rules that you must stop at T-Bay Services, arguably the best service station on the British motorway network. So we'll just go and have a little look round what have you in the service station. So I was just going to go and have a look around and not buy anything, but then of course they sold books, so I got this James Herriot, All Creatures Great and Small. I really enjoyed watching the new adaptation on Channel 5 recently, and it's my mum's favourite as well. She absolutely loves James Herriot. And I got these. I've sort of gradually been building up these Wild Guide books. They're really cool. They're good for like finding your way to stuff you can discover yourself. Obviously some of the places, because they're in a book, are quite popular, but then often nearby those sort of more hidden places. And I also got a piece of cake, some sort of salted chocolate brownie, which I'll have with my lunch in a bit. I'm going to get a few more miles done first. I'm in no rush today, so I'm just kind of pedaling my way up the M6, which is beautiful at the moment. Rain and sun and everything else, but that's what you'd expect in October. Okay, just stopped for my lunch just near Penrith at Mabrahenge, which is a Neolithic henge monument with a big standing stone in the middle. That's really cool. It's really close to the motorway, so it's a great place to stop. Let's go and have a look around. So all the sort of ditches and banks, well in fact there is no ditch, that's the interesting thing. So normally with a henge monument you get a bank on the outside and a ditch on the inside, which is why we know they probably weren't defensive, because if they were defensive you put the ditch on the outside. But this one doesn't have a ditch because the bank around the outside is entirely made from rocks that were pulled out from the river nearby. So they didn't have to dig them out, they just kind of shifted them over from the river and piled them up, so it's quite interesting. There were originally 4 stones in the middle, I think, but now there is only 1 left, and just round behind me here you can kind of see where the entrance was.
night in the middle of nowhere. I don't have to be in Ardrossan for the ferry to Arran until about 2:30 tomorrow, so plenty of time. So I'm going to make myself some tea and I'm going to chill out in the middle of nowhere in the van. See you tomorrow. Bye.